Okay, so after talking with that hunter, and actually having talked with other hunters in the past, I have a killer app idea. Get it? Anyways, my wife is going to kill me. My wife is such a vegan. She's going to kill me when she sees this video. But here's an idea for a killer app, right? So I've been talking with a lot of hunters. Again, like I said, I just talk with everybody, get ideas of what's going on. And so a lot of the hunters now are saying that these departments of natural resources in all these different states actually want more hunters to come out and hunt because so many of these populations of critters are becoming nuisances. Basically, humans are moving into their environment, which unfortunately then makes them a nuisance, or simply all the predators have been killed, and therefore the population grows out of control, or humans modify the environment to such a degree that the populations can explode. So I just talked with a guy here talking about the black bear. I know in Maryland, we've got a whole issue with deer. There literally are now more deer in Maryland than there were when Christopher Columbus arrived, and the population is growing. And so the issue is the population of these quote unquote, I will say, nuisance critters is growing while the number of people who hunt is declining, right? I mean, that's just kind of like the demographics of how things go. So here is my idea for a killer app, right? So what if you went out and you created an arrangement with all these departments of natural resources all around the United States so that you could have communication with them and you could find out what critter populations are exploding at the moment, and what the current hunting regulations and the hunting period is, right? So you could say, okay, Maryland, we have a crap ton of deer. You can hunt October through January, I think it is. Or West Virginia here, we have a crap ton of bears, so you can hunt, December through January, whatever the dates are. So you go out and you create the relationships with all these different Department of Natural Resources. So you figure out what are their problem critters, and what are the rules for hunting those problem critters. You then put all that into a database so that when a hunter, a lot of us think that hunters are all these backwoods folks that can't really go anywhere. But there are a lot of like CEO level hunters. There's a lot of like urban hunters, people that live in the city or live in semi-urban areas that then go out and hunt in these wild, wonderful areas. So what if, you kind of came up with a vacation planner for killing things? Seriously, this isn't a bad idea. So what you do, right? So somebody could log in and they could go, I unexpectedly got a vacation this weekend. Like the boss gave me 4 days off this weekend and I want to go kill something. But in my area, in Maryland, it's not the season for the type of thing I want to kill. And so you could go in there and you could say, I want to kill, four-legged critters. Not two-legged critters, four-legged critters. I want to kill whatever. I'm willing to go this distance. What can I go out there and kill? And then it could spit back to you and go, oh, if you're in Maryland and you're willing to drive 2 hours, Pennsylvania's hunting season is currently this. Or if you're willing to take a Southwest flight to Iowa, their hunting season is currently this. And then if you created the relationships, remember, with all these apps, everybody thinks these new modern startup businesses are all about the technology. It's not. It's about really the value is the relationship. The app is side thing. And so if you can create relationships with these DNRs and then help make it easier for somebody to go from Maryland to Washington State and be able to hunt, I think that could be an incredibly valuable thing. I mean, if you look at Cabela's, if you look at Bass Outfitters or whatever, those companies are exploding. Those companies are making mega bucks right now. If you could connect an app for hunters to it's like the Uber of killing. The Uber of oh my God, my wife is going to kill me. But it is like you could say, I have 3 days, I want to go hunt something. And that could pop up your options and then you could select on what you wanted to hunt. And how you get paid off of it. There's probably a dozen different ways. You might even get paid from the Departments of Natural Resources for basically the equivalent of pest control. But again, that's what I'm saying. That's why you got to go out. You got to go out in the real world, have some adventures so you can start getting weird ass ideas like this. That's a good idea. I'm not even joking. That's a good idea right there. Uber for killers. Oh, that's so nice. Anyways, but yeah, that's why you go out, like I say, into the wide world, talk to other people, see what their problems are. Because I don't hunt. Again, the only reason I know how to shoot is to shoot two-legged critters. That's the only thing I would shoot. Like shooting deer has no interest to me at all. Protecting myself, etc. That'll do, no problem. So like for me, like hunting, I would never really think about hunting. I wouldn't care about hunting. Don't care about bow hunting. Don't care about any kind of hunting. But coming out here, talking to people, learning about what their issues are, you're like, you know what? I don't care about hunting, but I'm pretty sure I can create an app that would do that. And I'm pretty sure I have the personality to go and create the relationships to create, for the back end to work. So again, that is how startups are born. So think about that, guys. If any of you guys comes up with the Uber for killers, I want 1%. That's all I'm asking. Any of these ideas you guys actually take into something significant, all I request is 1%.